Hey everybody, Marion the Inappropriate Artist here, and I'm doing my best to do this fast so I can get you into that trailer. So, before I give you the tour, I want to say a very special thank you to all of you for participating in the lives, for contributing to the project to help me keep moving forward, to also upgrade my situation, because today, instead of just getting a price for 17-inch rims, I get to go purchase them. And my friend has tires, so I'm going to put, they're used, all of the, used rims, used tires, but they're all going to get put together and put on the van today. Yay! Barring any unforeseen circumstances, which there will be none that will stop us from accomplishing getting this baby a new pair of shoes. Because she needs them. So, thank you, thank you, thank you for contributions and for commissions. And if you want to keep all of this moving along at a nice little tidy speed, there's all the links you need below. And if you want to commission a painting, the email below, put commission request in the subject line and we can have a conversation. Please note, I do not paint places that I have not yet been to. And I very rarely work from other people's photographs. So just keep that in mind. And when you watch my videos, I always do little photo montages. So you'll be able to see different places that I've been. So you can even refer to past videos and we can have a conversation. All right. Now, on to the very exciting new home and working art studio. Dun, da, da, da. So today I am going to take you on a little bit of a tour, and I want to talk to you about all of the things I'd like to accomplish inside this new home of mine. One of those things is the stairs. This is a pretty simple one, but needs a bolt on one side. So one of my friend here, whose place I'm parked at, has a handyman who comes and does work for her. So just get inside here. Whoopie-doos. Close that. Lovely. It's not bad in here right now, actually. Considering how hot it is outside, it's quite comfy in here. So I asked Shane, because I was like, would you do me solid and tell me what you think it would take to get rid of that couch? So he's like, oh, that's like less than an hour and it's gone. So I was like, sweet. Then we were talking about the bubbling that's on the back of the trailer, and he's like, this is not necessarily a good thing. But we'd have to rip the bathroom wall out to find out. So that's a bigger job, right? So he also was saying, like, he goes, I could tell you right now that a trailer that size is about $5,000 to do redo. That's give or take, depending on materials and what it is you're trying to accomplish. So that's not bad. Considering I was like, in my head, like $10,000 due out a van, right? But this has like already so much stuff already together, right? The only other thing that I'd like to add to that $5,000 is a solar upgrade. So I think, I'd like to work toward that goal. It's doable. I know that I cannot physically do the work myself. I am on that road. Oh, and I'd like to accomplish this goal. So, if you are interested in helping me turn this trailer into my new home and working studio, I'd really
Appreciate the contributions. You can very specifically say trailer fund in the contribution, and that will go in a separate account. You can see what I have to contend with. It's quite a bit. Probably going to need to, do new cushions because they're done. Couch cushions look okay, so maybe I can repurpose those over here. I don't know. The blinds are all really great. We've got, the standard cabinets, pantry. I am not opening that fridge. I'm telling you right now, I made the mistake yesterday. The stove, I know, is pretty much like the oven was never used. I've just got to figure that out. And, so racks, everything's, me and microwaves. I'm a reheater in the
frying pan.
A double sink, which is pretty cool. Nice countertop space. Yeah. And then we'll go into the bathroom. See? It's a teeny little shower thingy. But the campground that I want to go to has a clubhouse with a shower. So, and this is going to be a stationary home. This is not going to be on the move. You see, the shower wasn't really used all that much except as a receptacle for storage. Great place to do dirty laundry. Yay! So, and there's a kayak. These bunk beds, dude. So I talked to him about making the top bunk a transitional spare bed and cat space. Bottom bunk, art storage, vertical art storage. Creating slots. Because once you get to the part of the wall where it's harder to get to the slot openings, right, you can access it from the outside. So, vertical storage. For finished work, for blank canvases, things like that, anything like that I would need to store. Banquette stays, but I need new cushions. That's doable too, right? All of this is doable. And, the curtains are in fabulous condition. The blinds are in good condition. I don't see the point in changing those things out. They don't bother me. They're not ugly to me. I would paint these walls, right? Because I want to create an area where I have clean palette light so that the color of the walls isn't changing the colors on my palette. So this is stuff I think about. And I've seen these spaces painted before and it really changes things up. I like the color of the cabinets. I like this honey maple look. So I'm cool with that. I am even cool with the pulls on the cabinets for now. I am sort of thinking though, like all my rocks, right? I'm thinking landscape mosaics. How cool would it be to do them right onto these cabinets? Right? I know. I mean, they're memories for me. It'd be a really super cool way to dress up my cabinets using what I've already got, right? a thought. Yeah, so lots of good ideas. Spinning coming regularly. I'm going to message a friend of mine to see if they are willing to come for a few days before we have like a trailer show up. And then my other friend who's like a super keep sell toss kind of person. And so they're going to come and help. They also know trailers. They've rebuilt them. So yeah, I'm super excited. You can see that the bedroom is a project for sure, right? There's a lot to get out of here. But I think just as is, it's fine for now. That's not something I feel like I have to redo right away, unless when we take everything out, we find a problem that needs taken care of, right? I'm also thinking that I don't need double entry into my bedroom. So I would think I could put a flat file for flat storage somewhere right in here. Maybe ripping this out so that I don't block the doorway, have it be over here. Might be good for flat storage. But again, I see that as a future project, not a now project. So I will happily slowly grow with this space, but there are certain things that I think need to be done right away. Possibly ripping the carpets out, possibly like just getting rid of all the fabrics. We'll see. We'll see where the odor is coming from. But keeping the door and the windows open has really made a huge difference in airing the place out. All right. Whew. That's the tour for now. Oh, wait, let me show you the backside. Hang on. So that, you see the bubbling he's talking about, right? And when you come up, it's, do you hear that? Yeah. So that's why he was talking about possibly ripping out that back wall. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, little by slowly. First things first, let's get rid of that bench, that couch, so I can make a studio out of that space. Yeah, that's first things first. So pardon the AC noise and the lighting, but if I turn, maybe that's better. Thank you for joining me today and for sticking around to the end. Again, if you're interested in contributing to the trailer fund, there are links below. Let me know that's what you're contributing toward. I am patient, so there's that. And I think my goal is going to be around $7,000. Try to raise 7,000. Because about $2,000 to go into a solar upgrade, right? That'll help with the monthly electric bills, big time. So, all the links are below in the description. I appreciate all of you for sticking around on this journey of me painting all 50 states and expanding myself as a working artist. I couldn't be here without all of you, and I appreciate you. See you next time. Bye.